In this episode of Akron After Hours, we have another interesting After Hours ridicumentary. We meet a new superhero roaming the streets of the Rubber City, and we get another awesome music video. All of that and a whole lot more right now. Welcome to another episode of Akron After Hours, providing the comedy needs for all of your after hours activities. I am your host, Julie Holliday.
And I'm Rodney Hollabum. Now, we've got a great show for you today, and I'd like to jump right in with one of my sketches.
Okay, no. Rodney, what have I told you about pitching to sketches? It's my job. It's not your job. First, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the news.
Oh, great. You know what that means. More celebrity gossip. Blah!
Okay, Rodney, no, quiet. This stuff is very important. Okay, we all remember when our crew went behind the scenes with Kim Kardashian and Kanye. Okay, well, it turns out the sisters are suing their ex-stepmother, Ellen Pearson, for property belonging to their father.
Oh, well, you know, I heard there was some confusion as the lawyer was trying to explain the lawsuit to the Kardashians. They kept asking, who's Sue?
Well, while we're on the subject, Kim Kardashian and Kanye didn't waste any time buying an $11 million house in LA shortly after they heard the news of Kim's pregnancy.
You know, when I lived in LA, I only had an $11 house. Unfortunately, I had to share that house with Bobby. It wasn't a dream house, but it was kind of better than living with Svetlana.
Wait, didn't you say Svetlana was from Russia?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Well, on a recent visit to Germany, Russian President Vladimir Putin was greeted by topless protesters. The Russian president didn't seem too fazed as he gave two thumbs up. No word yet on whether he approved the topless females or if he approved the security guards quickly apprehending them.
You know, that might explain a bit. Svetlana is an extreme Russian feminist. This might have something to do with that recent letter I got in the mail.
Wait, what letter were you talking about?
Well, I came home the other day and Svetlana was gone. Oh, you know what, maybe you should just watch this. I think that might explain a little bit more.
Listen to me. No, it's too much cheese. No, well, I'm surprised that everyone recommended you guys. No, look, it's just too much cheese. Ah, goodbye.
Mr. Hollabum, your mail.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Just plop that down for me right here, huh? Thank you. Let's see. Bills, pamphlets. No, I do not want a subscription to Women's Day. Oh, what's this? A letter addressed to Rodney Boo Boo? Holy Svetlana calls me Rodney Boo Boo. My dearest Rodney Boo Boo.
Boo-boo, I'm writing you this letter because I knew you'd read it if you were at work, the place you spend all of your time. I'm going back to Russia and I think we should break up. I am having a tough time telling you of my feelings. So, instead, I drew a picture of me riding a giraffe. All of my love, Svetlana.
No. I knew she was unhappy, but not enough to leave me. I have to stop her. Svetlana!
Rodney, I'm really sorry she left you like that.
Oh, thanks. But luckily, I've had basketball to keep my mind off of things.
Oh, I didn't know you were into March Madness. Do you have like an NCAA? Have you been watching the tournament and everything?
No, I've been spending my evenings with a basketball. Her name is Spalding.
Okay, well, for those of you who have made brackets, let's see how they hold up against this guy's bracket.
Hey man, you got the thing we talked about?
I don't know which thing you're talking about, Jeeves. I'd be talking about a lot of things.
The NCAA bracket that's guaranteed to win?
I might have that. You know it's guaranteed. Whole thing's rigged. Got the money? Oh, yeah. Here you go, man. Can't wait till my friends see how perfect my bracket is and get all jealous. Oh, sweet. The first game should be coming on soon. Everyone's gonna think I'm a genius with how perfect this bracket is. Akron versus VCU. Hey, at least I know who will win.
Come on, down by 2. You gotta make this.
Well, there you have it, folks. Akron has lost to VCU in the first round of March Madness. VCU will move on to play Kentucky at 9 o'clock on Friday night. We'll see you then.
What? Akron was supposed to win this whole thing. This was supposed to be the perfect bracket. What am I supposed to do? Why did I buy this? This is why they call it March Madness. Ah!
I hope most of you made better picks than that. Anyway, it's time for us to take a short break.
And you can stay up to date on all the action by liking our Facebook page, Akron After Hours, or you can follow us on tweets at Akron After Hours, and be sure to watch all of our sketches online and subscribe to our YouTube channel, ZTV Akron After Hours.
But do not go anywhere. We will be right back.
Knowledge. Connected knowledge. That's the essence of the University of Akron. Creating knowledge through research to advance our understanding and develop new technologies. Connecting that knowledge with business and industry and finding new ways to solve difficult problems. Connecting students with opportunities to give them a head start in their careers. Connecting with our communities to improve our region and the world. That's the Akron experience. Join us at the University of Akron.
For everything you need to know about your college campus, check out Lights Camera Akron on ZTV channel 45.1.
At 8 and 2:30 every day.
If you're enjoying our program, be sure to watch all the other ZTV programs like Lights Camera Akron with news you can use for university students, and stay up to date on Zips Athletics with the ZTV Sports Report. ZTV, make media, make a difference. Yeah!
Welcome back to Akron After Hours, providing all of the comedy needs for your after-hours activities. If you're just tuning in, we have more hilarious sketches still to come. Okay, regular viewers of the show will be familiar with our Ridicumentary segment, and we've delivered yet again. And this one is out of this world. Hope you enjoy.
And now, an after-hours Ridicumentary. Today our focus falls on an extraordinary tale of alien abduction. Our guest today has requested that we keep his identity anonymous. Let's call him Mr. X.
I was abducted by aliens.
Of course you were.
No, really, I was.
I want to believe you. Mr. X claims that a bright white light enveloped his car and transported him aboard an alien spacecraft.
It was unbelievable. The next thing I knew, I was on this table or platform in a dark room. That's when I saw it.
It was then that an alien being came into the room and began probing him with all manner of...
Wait, what? There was no probing.
It's perfectly all right, Mr. X. Just go ahead and show us where the alien touched you.
It didn't even lay one tentacle on me. It just stood there, waving its hands in front of my face.
But there must have been some negative aspect of the experience.
There was. The alien. The alien brought me back. I miss it. It was kind of cute.
This has been an After Hours Ridicumentary. Until next time, for the love of sanity, will you please take a shower?
that was certainly interesting. Now, if someone ever tells me they were abducted, I might take them a little more seriously. Something about that last sketch made me kind of thirsty. So while I grab a drink, I want you guys to check out this new product. It brings high fashion to your household tap.
Something wrong?
Yeah, it's my water. It doesn't taste very fresh.
Well, why don't you change the filter?
I mean, I guess I should change it, but how will I know when?
Most brands make it hard to tell, but not Lady Agua filters.
Did you say Lady Agua?
When your filter is ready to be changed, Lady Agua shows up wherever you are and reminds you via song to change your water filter.
Okay.
Change your filter.
Dude, haven't you changed the filter yet?
I'll change it when my paycheck clears.
I'm your best filter. I'll follow you until you change me, change the filter.
Lady Agua, I'll change it when I have the money.
I don't think you should yell at her. Lady Agua filters, ensuring clean water no matter what.
I love utilizing my Lady Agua filter. She's so helpful. But now it's time for the latest update with Nick Stremis and the After Hours news team. I guess they had a rough time since the recent hiatus of Sartaj, but I hear they've gotten back to normal. Let's take a look.
Good evening. I'm Nick Stremis. This week, more and more people are flocking to Kentucky, where the Twinkie division of the Hostess Company just reopened one of their factories after recovering from major financial losses. We go to our field correspondent for the full story. Sartaj.
Thanks, Nick. I'm here at the Twinkie factory, and people are getting the Twinkies before they can be put onto the trucks. This hiatus away from Twinkies has been way too long for everybody.
So, when should people start seeing Twinkies at their local grocer again?
Actually, the factory has been up and running again for about a week, but my fellow Twinkie lovers and I have been emptying each truck that leaves the factory for ourselves.
You have to let other people get Twinkies, Sartaj. You can't just hoard them all for yourself.
Watch me, Nick. Watch me.
You can't just live on Twinkies. There's no way all of you will survive there eating the world's supply of Twinkies. You can't get away with this, Sartaj.
This is too easy, Nick. I can assure you, everyone will continue not being able to buy Twinkies because I'm not going another day without them.
Tell them all the Twinkies are for us.
Don't worry, Bill. I told them. I made sure of it.
You said that factory was in Kentucky, right? All right, folks, that's all the time we have for tonight. I got to get to Kentucky to get myself some Twinkies, and if you know what's good for you, you should too. Good night.
Well, I'm glad to see Sartaj is back, but I have no idea where they get their delicious stories. After watching those segments, I don't know if I'm more educated about current events or traveling through a wormhole into another dimension. Either way, that Nick Stremis can talk nonsense to me anytime.
Okay, well, while she comes back down to earth, it's time for us to take a short break. And you can check out more Akron After Hours by liking our Facebook page, Akron After Hours, tweet us funny stuff at Akron After Hours, and be the first to see all of our new sketches online by subscribing to our YouTube channel, ZTV Akron After Hours.
We will be right back, so put down that remote. You don't want to miss what's up next.
This is Lowdown. Watch Lowdown every day at 2 and 7:30 on channel 45.1.
Since you like our show so much, you should watch all of the other ZTV programs. Goofing Off has all of your pop culture news with info from video games and movies and everything in between. But if music is more your thing, then Emmy-nominated Lowdown is the show for you. Emmy Award-winning television on ZTV. Make media, make a difference. Yeah!
Welcome back to Akron After Hours, providing all of the comedy needs for your after-hours activities. If you're just tuning in, you're not too late, because we have saved the best for last. The other day, I caught Rodney talking to himself, and I don't know how we went about filming what was inside of his head, but I do know it was funny.
Wait, what? You what? No, what did you film? You
In
filmed
a
what?
city overrun by rubber and lacking any real quality felt, there is only one hero who can save us from our loose-fitting fabrics.
I am Feltman.
Faster than a speeding piglet, more powerful than a bean burrito, able to pass a doorway in a single step.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bat!
The blimp.
No, it's Feltman.
Feltman, that stranger from the toy store, here to save the day from torn shirts and curtains that just won't stay up.
Help, Feltman.
What seems to be the problem?
My purse just won't stay shut.
This looks like a job for Feltman.
There you are, miss. That pesky purse won't pester you anymore.
Oh, thank you, Feltman.
My work here is done.
Goodbye.
Feltman, the protector of all
Fabric entities everywhere.
Rodney! Rodney!
What?
Rodney, we're gonna be late. Stop talking to yourself. Let's go. Creep?
Back to reality.
Okay, seriously, what is wrong with you, Rodney? I mean, first of all, why are you daydreaming when you should be working? And what adults dream about being a superhero?
You know, for your information, Julie, I wasn't daydreaming. It's called a flashback, and I was reminiscing about my early days in college. Now, I wasn't a superhero exactly, but that didn't keep me from wearing a cape in public or thinking I could fly. Freshman year.
I don't even want to know what would compel you to do such a thing. Then again, there are a lot of weirdos from LA. Speaking of weirdos, it definitely took a couple of weirdos to come up with our next video.
Tomato, tomato. You say weirdo, I say lyrical genius.
Whatever it is, let's take a look.
I'm spring breaking all cool, look at me. I'm spring breaking, I'm Mr. Responsibility. If you're spring breaking, remember no drinking. Why chill outside? It's like 40 degrees. Got me a sweet new tea, would look much cooler with no sleeves. It's spring breaking, you know how I be. Learning how much bacon I need to eat. Spring bacon is my life. Spring bacon till I die. Spring bacon, I love the pork, but what would I want to eat ham for? I'm spring bacon, you know how I roll. I never leave the house. Isn't that what delivery's for? Sleep all night with no play. Owning noobs by the day. Wear no pants, that's alright. Bacon cereal for dinner? I just might have a heart attack, and if I do, be sure to blame the ham. I know it was you. It's spring breaking, eating bacon. I know you all be hating. Look at me, super fly, super mean. I'm a bacon-eating machine. Spring bacon is my life. Spring bacon till I die. Spring bacon, I love the pork, but what would I want to eat ham for? I'm spring breaking, you know how I roll. I never leave the house. Isn't that what delivery's for? Sleep all night with no play. Owning noobs by the day. I'm spring breaking, don't judge me. Sitting around in my living room with my 2 puppies. I'm chilling alone, it's what I do. I think I might have a friend or 2. What is spring break anyways? It hasn't been above freezing for like 7 days. No point in digging out the shorts. We're supposed to get some snow. 2 to 4. It's spring break, so I'm in a good mood. My plans are to sleep till noon and eat bacon too. When I wake up, don't take a shower. I snack like a king. Just take a look at this BLT. Spring break and dancing like a fool. I made it into an iPod commercial or 2. Cause of spring break, I'll be super cool. My love for bacon is what some call unusual. Spring bacon is my life. Spring bacon till I die. Spring bacon, I love the pork, but what would I want to eat ham for? I'm spring bacon, you know how I roll. I never leave the house. Isn't that what delivery's for? Sleep all night with no play. Owning noobs by the day.
If you're not spring bacon, listen up.
Just put some bacon seeds in a cup. Be sure to grow bacon big and strong so you can eat it all day long. Put bacon on everything. Bacon comes in a shaker if you need. Make sure to get the real thing, not some fake turkey. Don't look like a fool. Eat a pack of bacon or two. Bacon can be traded for your soul. I got some vintage circa 1994.
Spring bacon is my life. Spring bacon till I die. Spring bacon, I love the pork. But what would I want to eat ham for? I'm spring bacon, you know how I roll. I never leave the house. Isn't that what delivery's for? Sleep all night with no play. Owning news by the day.
Next time on our show, we have something awesome set up. Rodney, why don't you tell them what we have?
All right. Live from Colby Hall, it's Akron After Hours.
That's right, we're going live. We're going to be uncut, uncensored, and it's going to be crazier than Girls Gone to College.
We'll be taking a look at all the best sketches from this season.
Not only that, but we're going to have a whole new music video that we all know you will love.
You know, those music videos are always my favorite part of the show. I catch myself singing them in the shower. Last week I had a very hard time explaining to Svetlana that there wasn't a disco in our bathroom. Svetlana.
No. Okay, I don't even want to begin to think about how disturbing that is. All of that aside, you can you can have a chance to pick the sketches for next show, because we can't do this without your support. So tell us which sketches are the best. Ronnie, why don't you tell them how they can do that?
All you have to do is just go to the Akron After Hours Facebook page and comment on the videos that you want to see. Tweet us your favorite sketches at Akron After Hours, or post on our YouTube channel, ZTV Akron After Hours.
That's all the time we have for you this evening. We are glad you chose Akron After Hours to provide all of the comedy needs for your after hours activities. Until next time, I'm Julie Holliday.
And I'm Rodney Hollabom. Good night.
Okay.
Watch me next week. Watch me.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.
Successful U app.
Made by students for students.